And prior to that, before they had the high-tech way that they do it now, I had a surgery when I was 16. So my knee was full of arthritis, and I was basically waiting out till my quality of life deteriorated that I had to have the surgery.
So you felt good that you were going to have the surgery?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't wait. I had a great doctor in Manhattan. He had a great reputation. And I was really looking forward to it because I was unable to go up and down stairs in my home. I couldn't do basic things. I had to give up tennis. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to the gym anymore. The pain was unbearable. I was always wearing a brace. So it was time.
Did you encounter any problems before, during, or after your surgery?
Before the surgery, because I had a big scar on my knee, the doctor was afraid that there wasn't enough blood circulation. And he had an associate do a surgery on my knee where he implanted 2 balloons. And every week, saline was injected. And the first week the doctor did it, but the second week the nurses did it. The nurse did it, and she was fabulous. She could feel on the side of my knee where the tab was. It was very high-tech and very scary. But I was a little apprehensive at first to let the nurse do it, but she really knew what she was doing. She, big syringe like this, and then she felt where the tab was, inflated it, and then for the next 5 weeks, the nurse did it, and she did a great job. It got me ready for the replacement.
What about during your surgery, like the actual replacement? How did you interact with the nurses then?
Well, they were the ones in the operating room that calmed me down. I got very nervous. The table was so narrow, it was freezing in there. In 1 second, the anesthesiologist was at my head telling me what she was doing, and the nurses were there explaining exactly what was going to be happening, how long I was going to be out, and they would be there when I woke up. And then, the surgeon came in, and it was his big show, but the nurses are the ones that really calm you down, take your blood pressure, make sure you're ready for the surgery. And the next thing I knew, I woke up and it was over. But they were wonderful.
And then after the surgery, did you have any complications or anything that the nurses had to help you with?
Because I had those balloons that had to be removed from my knee, that was a 2-hour thing before. I wasn't, normally after a knee replacement, you're up on crutches the next day. And I couldn't do that because the knee had to heal a little bit. There was a lot that went on in there. And the nurses came in and put me on this machine that moved my leg. I forgot what it's called. But it gets your leg moving. And they just kept making sure I was comfortable with the pain. And I actually had no pain. They were the ones that came in and checked. And they actually thought I made a mistake because you could just push the button for the pain medicine. Mm-hmm. And they said, it must be broken. You only hit it once in the night. And I said, no, I think I just did hit it once in the night because they took such good care of me. I didn't have any pain. Then the next day, the catheter gets removed and I was up on crutches. And that's when the nurses really showed how wonderful they were. They never left my side. The first day we went maybe 20 feet down the hall, leg throbbing, whatever. One nurse on one side, one nurse on the other. I knew I was never going to fall. They really gave me the confidence. And then, the next day we got up 2 times. The next day I was there for 5 days. And by the time I went to rehab, they had me moving, and they had that machine bending my knee at more of an angle. Nurses are the best people in the hospital. They really are. They are the one. Of course, the surgeon is a surgeon and is well schooled and does what he has to do, and he's an expert in his field. But without those nurses, he's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.